Now, Asta's grimoire is very special, so that's why I decided to make a full-length video on it. If you want to know more about grimoires, I made a video on that a couple days ago, so I'll leave that in the description. But the first thing you need to know about Asta's grimoire is the fact that the original owner of his grimoire was in fact Licht. Now, Licht had an affinity for sword magic, and that is why Asta is able to wield swords. Now, Licht was granted a 4-leaf grimoire, and for those of you who do not know, that is a very rare grimoire that is only given to the most talented of mages. Most grimoires of the Clover Kingdom have 3 leaves, but the 4-leaf grimoire has a 4th leaf, and it is because the 4th leaf is supposed to represent good luck. Now, these grimoires are very rare, as I stated, and that's going to be important in the origin of Asta's grimoire. So upon Licht's death, he was actually falling into despair. Now, when a person who owns a 4-leaf grimoire falls into despair, it becomes a 5-leaf grimoire. Now, this is very important because when a grimoire becomes a 5-leaf grimoire, then it is able to be possessed by a devil. So upon Licht's death, a devil possessed his grimoire. So because his grimoire had the capabilities of producing sword magic, whenever the devil entered his grimoire, it became corrupted and the devil flowed his anti-magic inside of the grimoire. So just to recap what we have so far, Licht receives a 4-leaf grimoire capable of sword magic. He has 3 swords, the Demon Dweller Sword, the Demon Slayer Sword, and the Demon Destroyer Sword. The reason that Licht fell into despair is because he watched his entire race of elves be destroyed due to the manipulation of Zagrid. Zagrid was a devil who is attempting to gain access to the physical realm due to him not wanting to be part of the underworld any longer. But unfortunately for Zagrid, he was sealed away by Sekre, and this allowed the anti-magic devil to possess this grimoire. When this happened, the grimoire was overflowed with anti-magic, and this made the swords that Licht generated from the grimoire all corrupted. So the Demon Dweller Sword, the Demon Destroyer Sword, and the Demon Slayer Sword all became anti-magic swords. So these swords are capable of negating any magic, no matter what, unless it is true magic. So the anti-magic devil waited patiently for a very long time. This was due to the fact that everyone is born with mana, with very few exceptions. So the anti-magic devil had to wait a very long time for him to be able to find someone capable of wielding the grimoire due to the fact that it was corrupted. Asta was born without any magic, so therefore he is capable of wielding the grimoire. Because if anyone else tries to use any of the swords generated from this grimoire, the swords will immediately begin to drain their mana. This grimoire is currently the only one known to have anti-magic. It is important to note that anti-magic cannot be copied with imitation magic, but it can be mirrored with mirror magic. When the swords that are in this grimoire are not in use, they turn into text and they're stored in the grimoire, and they await Asta to open up the grimoire and pull out any weapon of his choosing. The source of this grimoire's anti-magic power is the anti-magic devil. He is the reason that this became an anti-magic grimoire. Because before it was an anti-magic grimoire, it was a 4-leaf grimoire granted to Licht. He fell into despair. The anti-magic devil possessed it. Then he waited for a long time until Asta came along with no mana, making him able to be the first person actually capable of using this corrupted anti-magic grimoire. It's important to really keep in mind that this grimoire is possessed by the anti-magic devil, and his main goal is to take over a body of a human so that he can come into the physical realm, because without a vessel, devils are stuck in the underworld. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. It's been your boy NeoXO, and I'm out.